In a move that has shocked the NFL and could change the entire dynamic of the NFC North, the Green Bay Packers have officially released Pro Bowl cornerback Jair Alexander. Yes, you heard that right. One of the league's top defensive backs is now out of Green Bay. And while this may be a head-scratcher for some, it's a massive advantage for the Chicago Bears. Alexander, a 28-year-old defensive force, was offered a restructured, incentive-loaded deal by Green Bay that would have required him to take a pay cut. He declined. As a result, the Packers decided to move on. A bold decision considering Alexander's impact whenever he stepped on the field. While injuries have limited his availability in recent seasons, he's only appeared in 34 games since his contract extension in 2021. There's no denying the disruption he causes when healthy. In matchups against Chicago, he's often been the shadow glued to the Bears' top receivers, and his absence opens up a whole new realm of possibility for Chicago's offense. Even last season, despite playing just 10 snaps in the Week 11 clash with the Bears, his presence was felt. But now, he's completely out of the picture. This removal is no small detail. It strips Green Bay's secondary of its most experienced, high-IQ playmaker. Without Alexander, there's a glaring hole in their coverage unit. Sure, safety Xavier McKinney brings talent and leadership to their back end. But after him, the cornerback room suddenly feels average at best, and that's where it gets exciting for Bears fans. The Chicago Bears now boast a stacked offensive lineup with DJ Moore, rookie Rome Odunze, and rising star Luther Burden. Add in the depth from Cole Kmet, Colston Loveland, and a revitalized run game, and it becomes clear. The Bears' offense is set to light up the Packers like never before. And Green Bay, they're in trouble. With Jair Alexander gone, defensive coordinators across the NFC North are reworking their game plans, especially those tasked with slowing down the Bears' explosive trio of wideouts. DJ Moore is already a proven playmaker. Rome Odunze looks like a future star. But it's Luther Burden who may soon become the nightmare no one saw coming. Burden's swagger was on full display the moment news broke about Alexander's release. His online reaction? A sarcastic jab that had Chicago fans grinning from ear to ear. It's clear, this guy already understands what it means to be a Bear. And more importantly, what it means to troll the Packers. But beyond the memes, let's talk about what really matters. Talent. Burden isn't just a trash talker. He's a dynamic, playmaking machine who averaged over 7 yards after the catch per reception in college. That kind of production doesn't just translate to the NFL, it transforms offenses. His ability to turn short gains into massive chunks of yardage makes him the kind of player every team covets, and the Bears got him at a steal. Even Ryan Poles' wife knew it. According to a funny behind-the-scenes story, the moment Chicago drafted Burden, she texted her husband, "Love it. Yards after the catch? Yes, please." That's not just excitement. That's recognition of a game changer. Ben Johnson, Chicago's new offensive coordinator, is already drawing up schemes that will get the ball in Burden's hands early and often. Expect motion, mismatches, and chaos for opposing defenses. Whether he's lined up in the slot, moved out wide, or even deployed in jet sweeps, Burden is going to be everywhere. And here's the best part. He plays way bigger than his frame. He's not just a speed guy. He'll high-point the football, make contested catches, and fight for every inch. In an offense built around movement and misdirection, he's the perfect puzzle piece, one that creates mismatches across the board. DJ Moore? Rome Odunze? Luther Burden? That's not a receiving core. That's a problem for defensive backs everywhere. Oh, and remember, we haven't even mentioned the tight ends yet. Cole Kmet continues to evolve as a reliable pass catcher. Colston Loveland brings youth and agility. Add in a solid backfield rotation, and this offense is overflowing with weapons. You can almost hear the defensive coaches around the league groaning. If you're loving what you're hearing about this revamped Bears offense and want more breakdowns like this every day, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Like the video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. We're building a powerhouse here, and we want you on this ride with us. Let's keep pushing this community forward, one bear down at a time. With Jair Alexander out, the balance of power in the NFC North might be shifting in a major way. For years, Green Bay's defense, anchored by Alexander, has been the thorn in Chicago's side. He was the guy who locked down top receivers, forced turnovers, and made life miserable for quarterbacks. Now, he's a free agent. And the Packers? They're scrambling to fill the void. Meanwhile, the Bears are finally moving in the opposite direction. For the first time in years, this team isn't just rebuilding, it's reloading. And it's not just about star power. It's about smart decisions, cohesive leadership, and a new offensive identity. From Ryan Poles' aggressive draft strategy to Ben Johnson's innovative play designs, Chicago has the framework of a team ready to compete. Now, let's go back to Burden for a second. He's already earning comparisons to some of the league's most dangerous playmakers. Scouts praised his elite first step, his field vision, and his ability to function like a running back once the ball is in his hands. In zone coverage, he's a mismatch. Against man, he can break away with a quick burst, and in motion-heavy systems, like the one Johnson is installing, he becomes nearly unguardable. And don't underestimate his potential as a returner. With the NFL's new kickoff rules putting a premium on return yardage, Burden could quietly become a special teams asset as well. Over his college career, he returned 23 punts for 265 yards, averaging a solid 11.5 yards per return. That's hidden yardage. That's impact. There is one small caution flag. Burden sat out parts of OTAs with a soft tissue issue. While the Bears have been vague on the exact nature of the injury, it's expected to be minor. Coaches are confident he'll be ready for training camp, and in the meantime, he's staying locked in on the playbook and building chemistry with teammates. Chicago also made a smart move by front-loading their offseason with one of the league's earliest mini-camps, giving rookies more time to acclimate and injured players like Braxton Jones extra room to recover. It's a subtle move, but one that reflects the detail-oriented mindset of this coaching staff. Looking ahead, the question becomes simple. Can this Bears team translate off-season wins into real, on-field dominance? Because let's be honest, fans are tired of hype without results, but this time feels different. With the Packers losing a cornerstone defender and the Bears adding real weapons across the board, Chicago is finally poised to make some serious noise in the NFC North. DJ Moore is already a problem. Rome Odunze looks like a future wide receiver one. And now, Luther Burden brings explosiveness, attitude, and versatility to a group that could overwhelm even the league's best secondaries. And without Jair Alexander roaming the backfield for Green Bay, it might just be open season. This offseason is shaping up to be a turning point for the Chicago Bears. No longer content to sit in the NFC North basement, they've made aggressive moves. And now they're seeing rivals make mistakes of their own. Green Bay's decision to cut Jair Alexander might make sense to them internally, but from Chicago's perspective, it's a gift. And if Luther Burden continues to shine, Ben Johnson finds his rhythm as a play caller, and the offensive line holds up, then this season could be special. So say goodbye to being overlooked. This is the new Chicago Bears, and the rest of the NFC North better be ready.